Hey everybody, my name is Henry, also known as Grunk Bricks, and welcome to another vlog. It is the third week of vlogs, and we're getting this one started on Sunday, the 14th of July. Last week's vlog, in all honesty, was pretty boring, but I think this one's going to be a little bit more interesting. I have a little bit more free time with work, not being as busy, and some other interesting in-depth stuff. I'm going to be working a lot on the financial side of things, so you get a little sneak peek in that. And I'm just trying to part out a bunch more sets. And let's get right into it. It is now later in the day on Sunday, and I just actually got done building the Snub Fighter. It's one of the sets I got for half off, and I was like, you know what, let's build one. I actually, rambling on quickly, I built this little stand thing just to have it up from the ground, because if not, I'd just be laying flat. And honestly, this was a really fun build. I'm going to try and get a review up on it within the next couple weeks. I've just been so busy, but this was a really fun build. And it looks sweet, to be honest. I was not expecting to like this set as much as I do. The figs, they're not the highlight, but I just love the ship. I think it looks super cool. Honestly, makes me kind of want to watch The Mandalorian. So it is getting a little late watching the final of the Copa America, whatever it's called. Anyways, I'm editing this last week's vlog. It was this past week's vlog. It wasn't too long. I feel like I didn't really do a good job in this past week's vlog of, showing the behind the scenes, which is what a lot of people like to see of this BrickLink store, instead of just showing my day-to-day stuff, which I want to do better at personally. And I think it's more interesting for the person. And so I'm going to show some of that right now. So one thing that the past couple weeks I've been working on is the implementation of these new drawers for storage and storing and all that stuff. And I just added a bunch of them today. So that's kind of been what I've been working on. It's taking a little bit to stud out and measure. This one's a little bit crooked, which is kind of annoying. But anyways, this is kind of like, a big step in trying to just organize. And as I mentioned, my old system was really bad of just throwing new items into bags, and that was really just not the right way to do it whatsoever. So I'm implementing this new storage way. These drawers I have to figure out. If any of you guys have any suggestions for anybody who watches on where to put these, so I can get a whole nother row of drawers in here, your suggestions would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, this is slowly looking more and more legit, and I absolutely love it. And there's actually one more, in order of my dog's toy, one more drawer that is going to have to go somewhere, but it doesn't fit these dimensions, so I don't really know where to put it. But we're slowly making progress, and it's looking pretty good. We are also making progress parting out the Minecraft sets, the two Minecraft sets. I'm trying these hot sauce boxes. You can see I've sectioned them out, and it was nice to start, but I'm kind of debating how I'm going to be able to actually, put those into the drawers inside the closet. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm just going to do it for, work on editing the video and parting a couple more pieces out. And then I'm going to call it a night. I think I totally forgot to mention, but earlier today, my dad and I went to Target, and there was this set, and I had not seen this before. I thought I had cleared Target out of all of their 50% off clearance. I know Avatar, it doesn't sell well, and it's not super desirable, but 50% off is just, I don't know, I just feel like I go there and I feel like I can't pass up on anything 50% off, and I have to get in that mindset. There's a bunch of other stuff that is also going to be 50% off, and also I've been trying to go to Walmart and Meijer a lot to see if they will do any deals of their own for Prime Day, and we'll talk about that probably the next couple days. We have teleported to Wednesday. I totally forgot to vlog yesterday. Was super busy with my actual job, but some things have been going on, and I'll fill you guys in. We didn't have any orders yesterday, which is probably the first day in like a week plus that we've gotten an order. So a little lull, nothing to worry about, because we just got an order right now. It is going out to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and they just ordered a superhero. I think it's Avengers Endgame minifigure. I'm not entirely sure. Don't know too much about Avengers, but it's like $1.20 or something. So just moving some stuff out is good. Tomorrow I have off. I'm gonna go hang out with my friends tonight, and also in the morning I'm gonna go golf with them tomorrow. But I will be doing all financial related stuff, and I'll show you guys the behind the scenes of that. So yeah, let's teleport to tomorrow. I have to do an Amazon return, so I thought, hey, let's check out the Legos at Kohl's. Nothing at Kohl's, not really a surprise there. It was just good to check out the Lego section as I run some errands. And now I'm at Myers. It's just right down the road. Said, hey, you know, it's on my way back home. So let's check it out and see if there's anything there. Nothing too crazy here again. Nothing has changed. They still have some, you know, clearance, quote unquote, steals, but compared to what we saw at Target the last 2 weeks, nothing that really wants me to pull the trigger, unfortunately. All right, so it is now Wednesday evening, and as I previously mentioned in the previous clips, I'm going to be doing all the finances tonight. So basically, a couple weeks ago, I told Anthony and Josh, my partners involved in the store, I'm going to pay them just every 2 weeks, and this upcoming on Fridays when I usually pay them, I'm going to give them all the money that they got from all the sales over the last 2 weeks. So I'm just going to sit down and go through it and just go all through all the orders, you know, subtract all the expenses, shipping costs, blah, 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 and, you know, give them a final number. And I'll show you guys in this next clip, but I'll show you what the spreadsheet looks before and then what the spreadsheet looks like after. Ignore my dirty computer screen. I still have not cleaned it, but this section right here is the 19th. That's this upcoming Friday. I have it all the way up to the 9th, so I have to fill it in. I usually just say, hey, BrickLink revenue, you know, I write down the description, and then I go through all the costs and all that. The tabs, I'll show you guys the finished product once I'm done finishing all of this. In the grand scheme of things, it's really not too many sales, but I just, you know, go through, write down, calculate them and all that stuff. So it does take a little bit of time. Also divvying up who gets what. You know, if somebody buys something and it's all the stuff that I have in the store, you know, obviously it's not the most ideal system, but I have to, you know, say, okay, this is going all to me, or, you know, vice versa for the other two partners. So just something you gotta know, and I'll show you guys the process of, you know, going through an order right now. So here's a quick little example of a small order on the 9th. G is my name, and then J and P is Anthony and Josh's, their nicknames and all that stuff. They both get 49 cents for the order. I get a little extra because there's a couple items that were strictly my profit. Total revenue minus the shipping costs as well as the supplies, you know, subtracting all that, and going to 211. It's not actually exactly 102 supplies, it's a lot less. I'll have to do the little extra math on that of the other cut of profit and subtract that. But that's a little example how I write it up. And then I go in here and then I add it. So, yeah, and then I just check it off and slowly work through the day. So that's a little bit of, you know, what I do. It takes a while. I like doing it by hand and writing it down. So it is a lot later in the night, about 5 hours. I had a little bit of other stuff to do, but I've generally just been working on the accounting, financial side of things. I'm still not finished. And I'm not caught up to this day, but while we were looking through, looking through the finances, working that, we got a order. It's a Black Panther minifigure from Captain America: Civil War. So yeah, I'll get that packed up right now. It is now Thursday, another long day, but we got another order. You know, just keeping that streak going. It's been good. I'll show you guys. It's a really small order, and unfortunately, it's going to California, so the margins of profit are going to be, you know, really small, but it's still, you know, good to see where, you know, keep going in. And I have to work on the financial side of things, still finish that up, wrap that up for the past 2 weeks. And then also I'm still not finished parting out those Minecraft sets from a couple days ago, maybe even a week ago. They're just still laying there. I need to finish parting those out and get that done, because I think the biggest thing with BrickLink, at least, you know, from what my experience, you know, a year and a half of experience, is it's a game of quantity. A lot of buyers just put in a list and say, you know, what stores have those pieces available, and when you have the orders, it's really good, but you still have to maintain that, you know, that quantity. So especially as we've gotten a lot more pieces, it's a lot more difficult to do, but I'm trying my best to do it. All right, everybody. It is now Saturday afternoon. We skipped a lot of time, and to be honest, I really have been slacking a lot. I've said this a lot the last two vlogs. I'm trying here. It's just a lot going on with between work on over the weekends. And especially next week's gonna be really busy for me personally. Just a lot of stuff going on during the week. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm just super busy, losing my train of thought. Tomorrow I have to be up at 4 a.m. for work, which is just, Anyways, there's a lot been going on. Number one, we've had a lot of orders. Um, we've had about I shipped about 5 packages yesterday or today between yesterday and earlier this morning. So a lot of orders. Awesome to see. We actually had an eBay sale, which changes it up. A really big eBay sale. A lot of city minifigures. That was Anthony's idea, and I agree with it. And it obviously played out well. Where we were just trying to get rid of stuff, and regardless if we lose a little bit of money through eBay, through their fees and stuff, we're moving it quick and we're moving a lot of it. So and there's a high value in that. So it's good to see. And then we also had 4 BrickLink orders, 5 now because we just got one about an hour ago, and I have to ship that out on Monday. But yeah, it's awesome to see the store just picking up steam, and it's been really really busy this month. Honestly, it might be one of the busiest months in our history, which our history is only a year and a half, but it's still really cool to see. Anyways, I'm rambling on. I'm going to show you guys what's been going on the last day and a half when I last vlogged. Okay, so number one, I sprained my ankle really bad, so that's not fun at all. And number two, I picked up another one of these shelves from Costco. They are unbeatable for the price. Just another one of these right over here. I feel like I need it. You can just tell. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with the popcorn machine and also dehumidifier. I'm gonna try and just line them up somewhere, or I might swap and put up there because the ceiling distance, my camera is really messed up. The ceiling is different heights, and I can get an extra shelf height on that side. Anyways, yeah, I'm a little gimpy with this ankle. Of course, it happened during pickleball. And then the third thing is I still have not finished parting out the Panda set, the Panda Minecraft sets. I need to get this all done. It's just really tough because I'm trying. It's just a lot of like, okay, these are all pre-packed things. I'm trying to keep up with all the orders we've been getting recently while also trying to maintain parts and stuff. I don't know. It's a lot. I'm just trying to making excuses. Just got to get it done. Another thing that kind of threw a wrench in this week is NCAA. The new football game just came out on Xbox. I have not been playing that many video games at all in the past year, but I've taken about an hour and a half out of my day so far. Just been playing some video games, which has been a good break. I don't technically have much going on. Obviously, I want to clean up this basement and stuff, but tomorrow I'll have to ship out the order that we got today because I can't ship it out today. It's too late in the day now. But yeah, that's the status of this weekend so far. It is a lot later in the night. We got 2 more orders, if I'm not mistaken, from the last time we filmed. So I have to pack all those tomorrow. They're not too big, but they're good hefty side orders, minifigures. I'm trying to work on it where I will just like do a little video every time I'm packing orders so you guys can see what I'm shipping out and stuff, and keep you guys more engaged. Anyways, I'm gonna flip the camera over. I'm gonna show you the progress that I've made so far today on the shelves. I'm gonna call it a night, call it a vlog for this week. But I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do and then what I'm thinking, moving forward. So again, ignore the mess on the floor, but we've added this shelf. I have added the shelf here on this side. I'm in the second room of my basement. Anyways, what we had was the computer on against this wall right here, as well as the printer and all of that. So I decided to move it over, kind of segue. I know that doesn't really fit, but I think it's a good usage of the space because we have the desk over here and we'll have the TV facing this way, as well as this TV. I can angle it actually and face it this way. So the plan for me is actually just display the orders on that TV and have something maybe going on that one while I'm packing or doing something. I don't know, just floating the idea out. I have to clean all this up. So this is the new one. This is the new shelving unit. We'll have to decide what we're gonna put in here. This is actually kind of cool. This is all of my sealed CMFs. And then this is the Avatar set I just got. I don't know what to do with it, so I just put it up there for the time being. You know, I'm going to put it down here because why not? As I break the box. Basically, that's going to be a part out set anyway, so I don't have much love for it. Anyways, as I said anyways for the third time in the last minute, this shelf, I'm going to slide over here because if you notice the ceiling, you know, the height, this height doesn't support another shelf. This is technically missing a shelf. I'm going to walk back over and show it. But this is missing a shelf that I have sitting right over there on those tubs. So the plan is to slide it over right there so I'd be able to have that and utilize that space, get rid of this. These tubs, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm just trying and utilize the space I have down here to the best of my abilities because, frankly, it's an absolute mess down here. It's an absolute mess. And then the next goal is to do something about all these boxes because, I mean, it's just taking up a lot of square footage. But overall, I'm happy with what we're doing in here. The drawers and all this. I think that we're on a really good path in here. This closet, I don't have, you know, we're doing good. So I have to get the drill and all that stuff out of there. It's looking good. But this is kind of where I just, you know, wince because really it should be a lot more organized. And if, you know, just for anything in general, organization is key. And you know, it makes the things a lot more smoother regardless of what, these are still part out pieces. Organization make things a lot more smoother, and I'm a slob right now, so I gotta fix that. But yeah, long clip here, but this is, you know, my mindset going forward. One note I also have to mention is my dad is getting rid of this fish tank, so this is kind of, you know, swallowed up a lot of space. What he's gonna do is we're gonna put another fish tank over here. It's like a hexagonal tank. It'll take that space, and then he's gonna have his own desk for his own work. Over here, I have to get rid of these old park maps. Shout out Josh, amusement park maps. This will be a desk over here and stuff. So that, you know, this little area will be cleared up, and then my display shelves, which I don't think I've gotten much. You know, I've gotten too into with regards to these vlogs, my display shelves. But here's what they look like. I definitely want to add to my collection. That's for sure. The next big set is definitely the Viking Village that they are offering. That's going to be the next one down there. But yeah, anyways, that's the game plan. Well, that's going to do it for this week's vlog. The third week of vlogs. I always overpromise and underdeliver on these vlogs. The last 2 weeks have been tough. I mean, I even forgot yesterday when Anthony came over to film it whatsoever. So I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm working on the filming. It's just tough. You know, as I mentioned, I'm just trying, you know, these vlogs is kind of an interesting dynamic where I'm trying to balance, you know, an actual work life, you know, job, and then also this as my, you know, side hustle gig and all that stuff. But I hope these vlogs will eventually show the progress of me trying to transform this little side hustle into a full-time job and then something that I really want to enjoy. But anyways, I will see you guys next week. I'm going to try and do a lot better filming, but that will do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out my other vlogs from last week and the week prior. I would recommend 2 weeks ago's vlog, the like 22-minute long one. That one was really good. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.